Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Feed Me Pixels channel. I'm your host, Larry, the most horrified Chupacabra man, and we're gonna be starting some Halloween festivities here on the FMP channel, and I'm gonna be playing some Medusa's Labyrinth, which is made by Guru Games, and this is a game that is... it's like a mythological horror game set in ancient Greece, and that's about all I know. I played around with it for a few seconds to get kind of a feel for the controls, but I didn't really get very far into it at all, and handy enough, if you ever have trouble sort of figuring out what the controls are, you can hit escape at any time and they'll show you the controls. And the handy thing about this game is it's for the low price of absolutely free, or you can spend a bit of money and you can buy the collector's edition. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start a new game and see what this bad boy's all about. Mighty Poseidon, Lord of the black sea depths, swirling dark and deep, whose will shapes the currents of fate, save thy servant. Break open the earth and let sweet water spring forth. Alright, well, that certainly sets the tone. So we start out the game on the edge of what looks like an ancient Greek temple complex. Could be in, like, one of the Minoan islands near Greece, because this actually, now that I think about it, kind of reminds me of the Labyrinthian capital city on one of those islands back when I used to study art history. And we can kind of wander around and check out all the shrubs and all these dilapidated walkways. And then eventually make our way up to the primary temple complex, where we will eventually figure out what awaits us and all that. So standard sort of survival horror stuff applies. You can jump around, and of course read the obligatory sort of quest journals. In this case, it's from Aloyona, or however you pronounce that. Father told me he had great news today, but he did not sound pleased. He said I had been chosen, that I was to serve in the temple as an oracle. I have always felt like I did not belong in the kitchens, but Mother never let me see anything else. Dirty pans and pots all day. I prayed to him, and now my God has answered. Why can't Father be happy for me? Well, that's probably because, Aliona, that, usually, you know, if you became a priestess or a oracle for the old Greek monsters, they tend to eat you. They tend to be very, big on, you know, dismembering you, fondling you, and then eating you, not necessarily in that order. But I can say, while the graphics in this game aren't exactly, you know, AAA photorealistic, they do fit pretty well together. Like, everything looks pretty decent, and it looks pretty consistent, like a cohesive, coherent package, which is always a good thing to see. A bunch of... looks like this place is either in a bit of disrepair, or some shit has been going down recently. Like, the complex, it kind of looks half under construction, half dilapidated from years and years of use. Certainly sets a nice atmosphere, though. And now we have... oh, it's like a guy who's been turned to stone, probably by Medusa. I'd imagine she comes up from this boarded up hole here and says hi to everybody. Funny thing about that, though, is it tends to be a very disorienting experience, to say the least. Doesn't look like there's too much stuff out here, though. Just a bunch of stuff. Minotaur statue. That's all scary. Yeah, alright. Oh, here's another note. Let's see what this says. She is to become his body and soul, chosen by fate, they told me. An oracle to see the future and grant blessings according to Poseidon's will. I won't let them take my beautiful daughter. I've seen what the Hierophant and his followers do to those poor girls in the sanctuary, chosen, but for whom? Whose will is she to please? I think that's implying that, you know, the Oracle women were pretty much used as sex slaves, depending on what temple that they were a part of, which isn't entirely, you know, against historic reference. There is a lot of references out there in ancient history of some priestly servants being used as basically fuck slaves. Let's see. This is actually pretty well done. Like, a lot of this looks like very accurate artistry for mosaics and wall art from, like, Greek and Roman history, and maybe a little bit of Minoan in here. That's actually pretty cool. This definitely takes me back to my art history days in graphic design college. The Lord of the Depths hides many secrets, Larry. And what does this say? I am not going to be an oracle after all. Father came with some men and killed the priests. One of his friends got stabbed and I screamed. Father slapped me until I fell silent. He never hurt me before. Then they dragged me away somewhere within the temple. They locked me in here with the wounded man. I can hear his ragged breathing. There's a bubbling sound when he exhales. They got blood all over my dress too, the one Mother gave me on Solstice Day last summer. I wonder if it will ever wash out. Well, I can certainly say probably not. Oh, this is like way down underground. Huh. Alright. So... got like an old school beanbag chair. Bunch of braziers. All the scrolls we could ever want. So... hope that this girl was the bookish type. And I'm starting to wonder, are we like the father? Are we the brother? Are we one of the father's friends? Are we the sister? I don't know. Oh, hello. Oh, maybe that's what they meant by the Lord of the Depths hides many secrets. And by secrets, they literally mean, evil passageways, like we're Dr. Evil. An ancient form of Dr. Evil. Yeah, alright. I guess probably some sweet sultry murder down here. So there's a passage over here. And we can crouch, that's a thing we can do. But there's this ominous glowing passage over here, and I like ominous glowing passages. What's in here? Is there a Gorgon? No Gorgons or Cyclops. Just, some skulls. Very festive. Now what does this say? Arcus. I still have some friends amongst the young priests that promised to help. We are going to ambush them in the gardens and get her away from the Hierophant's filthy fingers. But where to hide her? They will look for her in the village, and she will not be safe anywhere near the water. Oh, my sweet daughter, why did you have to be like your mother? Beauty is not a blessing, but a curse upon the young. I mean, I don't think you were too against, boning your hot wife there, buddy. Let's just settle it down here. That was like a bird creature. Do I have a torch? No, I do not currently have a torch. Can I steal a torch? I mean, technically these aren't torches, these are old oil lamps, which... you know, now that I think about it, I'm not sure how efficient these old oil lamps were. Would you just use them as generic, like, lighting in a temple? I mean, obviously the temple is pretty rich compared to the rest of the townsfolk, but... I can't imagine that oil was cheap or anything. Excuse me. Little dry throat today. Due to the illness spreading among the servants, the eastern catacombs has been locked down and is under quarantine. The bridge leading to this area may not be lowered at any times by anyone, unless explicit orders have been given by the High Hierophant himself. Alright, so there's like a weird disease. Why do I need to sprint? What are these gonna do? Why is sprinting suddenly important? Oh. Usually when a game presents you with a new ability, it usually means fondling is about to occur, especially when you got to... Oh. Are those like traps in the sides of the walls? Okay. What is in here? I can't see anything. Oh, it's spooky. So that's the bridge, I take it, that they don't want lowered? Doesn't exactly seem like it's hard to get around that, though. So why was I supposed to sprint? It's not like there's a trap here or anything, is there? There's a room here, though. Just full of some old ropes. Okay, I guess I didn't miss any fondle, so that's, I guess that's good. It would be really cool if I could pick up one of these torches. I'd feel a lot better with a portable light source of some variety. Alright, I guess that's what this is. Good timing, Larry. You figured it out. Oh, Christ. It's all dark and spooky. Fucking of course. Why is it spooky? Am I about to die? Did I just get transported? I feel like I just got discombobulated. Can I light this? Apparently not. Alright, so I picked up the torch, and then, like, all hell seemed to break loose, and the music got sinister and touchy. Why am I getting, like, why is the heartbeat going up faster in the background? Is there, like, murder down here? The sultriest? You know, it's hard to tell, like, when a game just makes that the tone, it's just like, okay, am I supposed to freak out about that? Eliona, I'm in Hades. It is dark here. I have not seen the light of the sun in days. The slaves father sent to guard me let their eyes linger longer than they should. It makes my skin crawl. Their master now comes by now and then leaves supplies, but never stays long. They haven't acted upon the things I see in their minds, but I can't sleep with them so close. I wish father was here. The whitewashed bones that fill these tunnels whisper to me, call for me to join them. I might take them up on their offer. Okay, that's weird. Why does everyone immediately go insane when they're in the darkness for 5 minutes with rapey slaves? Just seems like a silly goose sort of thing to do. I'm about to turn my volume almost all the way down. The bass in the audio is just like overwhelming my surround sound headphones. Why? It like makes noise as if something's passing by. Torches burn out, do they? How good. So do I have to find more, or how do I preserve torch? Is there a trick to this? Okay, there's a weird statue. It seems like we're in a race against time. Okay, so that's the illness warning. Wait, this wasn't open before. Well, shit, there's like a minotaur down here or some crap. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be, Larry? Don't you want to make new friends? This is like going to away camp for you. It's full of friendship and touching, and everybody's gonna find you. Oh good, another torch. Can I pick this up? No. No, I cannot. Oh. That's cute. Apparently you can just huck it. Okay, Arcus, part 4 of 6. I have found a way to hide her from all of them. Mortals and gods alike. Kirakilos and 2 of his slaves will watch over her down there. No one will look for the living amongst the dead. I just hope she will understand that I do this to protect her. Ever since Timaeus died, she has refused to talk to me. I probably should not have slapped her like that, but her scream could have ruined everything. Timaeus' death was a hard blow for all of us. A slap is nothing in comparison, yet I wish it was undone. I long to hear her sweet laugh again. Someday soon, when they've stopped looking, I will make her smile like she used to. Ooh, I get to murder people now. Oh boy. I guess that means the fondle is here. It's time, Larry. It's time for the fondle. Just prepare yourself. Cause someone's in the tunnels with Larry. Someone's going to try to touch your butthole. What was that noise? Sounds like a bad touch. Alright, so just a slight little, restarting detour. Seems I ran into a little bit of a bug that caused the game to crash and feed me a bunch of mystery gibberish, and basically keep my mouse from working, but it looks like I think we need to do something with these arrows, so let's go through here. Now, when we come through here, the game indicates that there's this rope or something here that needs to be broken so that we can progress. So let's see here. Oh, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. I always wonder about games that have like a bow and arrow mechanic, but don't show you like an aiming reticle, because like there's all this platformy business going on here, and I don't necessarily know that this isn't a platformy type of action game. So you always gotta wonder about that. So let's see here. We're into the sinister part of the game, and oh, I was hoping before we got too much further that we'd be concerned with being fondled by some scary demon or other. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a demon. Alright, so T to get the torch out. Come on, Torch, don't be shy. Everyone here is real friendly, I promise. Okay, there we go. Let's see if before we get out of here if I can get touched a little bit, because it looks like the game has restore points, so if you mess up, you can kill yourself and go back automatically a little bit, so, you know. Oh, sure, fires. Sure, stay lit when I have a fucking torch, you assholes. Huh? Oh, did I miss, like, a jump scare? I guess I missed the Minotaur. Okay, so that's a thing. Hey, what? I hear something. Is there a fondle monster nearby, or is this just gonna be one of those, like, there's kind of a monster, but not really? Alright. Seems fine so far. Now, the game talked about stealth quite a bit in the description, as, like, combining mechanics of both stealth and action, and surviving the horrors. Seems safe. Oh, shit. Hey. No need to freak out, Timmy. What? Oh, there's a free torch. Sweet. I guess we can leave that here for the minute. What does this say? Aliona, part 5 of 8. Last night they came in when I was sleeping. I was so certain I had barred the door, but I must have forgotten. Such a small mistake. When Father comes, he will have them killed. I told them so and they laughed. Why would they laugh? It hurt more than the rest. The bones sing to me now, a wordless hymn. It helped me after they left. I just lay there and listened to it for hours. What is up with my heartbeat? Do I have, like, a heart palpitation in the works? Obviously, this is Medusa's Labyrinth. Looks like Billy had a bad time. But so far, like, this has just proven itself to be, like, a basic wander around and read notes kind of horror game, which, I mean, depending on what you like for story, can be kind of neat, but for the rest of it, it's just kind of a cheap way to make a horror game, and I guess I understand why it's on the free side of things. Alright. So, just a bunch of discarded wheelbarrows and another note. Aliona, part 6 of 8. The bone song is within me now, and they can sense it. The melody vibrates just below my skin, and those monsters no longer dare to meet my gaze. Last time they came for me, I gouged one of their eyes out with my thumb. Now they keep the door locked and stay away. Father has left me. He buried me with the other corpses. I hate him. I hate them all. Jeez, teenage girls can be so pretentious. Oh, another free torch. Sweet. So what happens if I run out of torch, like, in the middle of things? Can I, like, light one torch from another? You'd think you'd be able to, like... Oh, shit, yeah, you can light these braziers. Oh, fuck yes. I'm gonna have so much light, you guys don't even know. Oh, yes. Safe at last. No fondling for Larry. Larry's safe in his little light bubble. Well, I guess this episode has gone on long enough. Hopefully next episode we get touched by something, or at least get to see a proper jump scare that I don't fuck up by looking the wrong direction at just the wrong time. Funny thing about jump scares, you know? So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me for Feed Me Pixels Halloween Fright Fest beginnings. And I'll catch you guys and gals next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, catch you later. Have a good one, everybody, and toodaloo. Oh, there's more roaring down here. Oh, I see. That's how it's gonna be, eh, monsters? Fine.